In this video, I will compare Shopify POS versus Square and tell you which of these POS systems may be best for you and your needs. So I'll go over how much they cost and their fees, which type of businesses can use each of them, and ultimately which one I would pick. So first, Square has many different features and products. So you can see they have the hardware to take payments such as a register, card reader, terminal, stand, and more. But ultimately I want to focus on the payments. And here you can see they have the POS system, and it works for restaurants, retail, and appointment-based businesses, such as, for example, barbershops. Now this is already a pretty important distinction to make. Shopify's POS system only works for retail businesses, so it cannot be used for restaurants or appointments. So if you do own a restaurant or appointment-based business, then I would personally already go with Square up. And you can then also use Square for example, the appointment booking itself, managing your staff, banking, and more. Now in terms of pricing for Square's POS system, you can see right here that they have a free plan available. However, they also have a few paid plans, which some people will need. And of course, you also need to pay for the hardware. So for example, the stand is $149, the register is $799, etc. Now here is the probably most important part, which is their processing fees, which is quite high compared to Shopify, which I'll show in a second. So most of the time it will be 2.6% plus 15 cents. Then if it's online, it will be 2.9% plus 30 cents. And if it's keyed in, it will be 3.5% plus 15 cents per transaction. So overall their fees are pretty high. Now here you can see their pricing plan. So they have the free plan, which does allow you to sell in person, online, or over the phone. And this one is $0 per month. You do still pay the processing fees. Then if you want their advanced features, designed specifically for your industry, such as helping you with your staff, booking, and more, that will be $29+ per month. So if you click see packages, it depends on what type of a business you have. For example, for retail businesses, it's actually $89 per month per location plus the processing fees. Now comparing this to Shopify's POS under solutions, you can see it does a lot more, but we will focus on the POS systems, which again is mainly just for retail businesses. Now you do get a free card reader when you pick a plan, which can save you some upfront money. But what's even more important is how much it will cost you in fees and how much it costs per month. So you can see their plans here. Now for most people, the basic plan will already be enough. So this is €28 per month. And then that is plus €79 per month for each POS Pro location. So here you can already get the point of sale system. But if you want the Pro features, which you can see here, which includes, for example, inventory management, staff management, retail analytics, customer profiles, and more, then that will be an additional €79 per month for each location. Now, in my opinion, this is 100% worth it, even comparing to Square's free plan, because their fees are so much lower. You can see online it's 1.9% plus 25 cents, compared to that of Square right here, which again is for online 2.9% plus 30 cents. So it's 1% more and 5 cents more per transaction. And then in person is even better. And it's just 1.4% if you take payments in person, whereas with Square it's 2.6% plus 15 cents, or even up to 3.5% plus 15 cents. So this will easily save you 1% of your revenue every single month. So you can calculate how much that is for you, and the larger your business is, the more Shopify becomes worth it. Overall, only if you have a very small business and you don't have a lot of revenue and you don't want to pay a set monthly subscription, then I would go with Square. If you do have higher revenue, maybe you have a few employees, then Shopify is definitely worth it. And you're also not compromising in terms of how advanced their features are or how good their payouts are, etc. It is just a very decent platform with low transaction fees. Also, if you also want to start selling online on your own website, Shopify is best for that in my opinion. Now, if you would like to get started with Shopify, you can click on the link down in the description and claim a 3-day free trial and then 3 months of Shopify for only $1, pound, or euro per month. So again, that deal will be down in the description. If this comparison of Shopify's POS system versus Square was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.